story this morning is about changes coming to Corktown, a major reconstruction project in that historic neighborhood has a lot of people talking this morning.
The plan calls for Michigan Avenue to get an overhaul between I-96 and Campus Martius. It's been met with some criticism from Corktown business owners and residents.
Yeah, some of the issues they're talking about include a lack of parking, limited lanes, and the removal of those iconic bricks.
I'd be kind of disappointed to lose the cobblestone brick over here.
Corktown, people, when they hit the bricks, if you're a visitor, you know you're here, and if you're business or a resident, you know you're home.
Now, the community uproar has led to change. After months of working towards a solution, MDOT and City of Detroit officials updated plans last night and presented those updated plans last night.
That's right. And 7 News Detroit reporter Ryan Marshall is joining us live right along Michigan Avenue in Corktown this morning. And Ryan, what is MDOT saying now, and what are residents and businesses saying as well?
Well, good morning to you guys. And MDOT is trying to come to a mutual agreement with these community members, the people, the residents, and the business owners. There was some pushback at last year's meeting over the lanes. There initially was going to be one lane. Now it's going to be 2 lanes. And the timetable for this thing to be closed, some people felt like, business owners at least, that people weren't going to have as easy a time trying to get to their businesses. Some people were happy at last night's meeting. Some people, well, they were still apprehensive about the plans moving forward, but everybody got a chance to voice their opinions at that meeting about this massive project. MDOT and the City of Detroit are moving forward with a $70 million Michigan Avenue redesign project from Campus Martius Park to Interstate 96.
Michigan Avenue is getting older, and the more you delay, the older it gets, the more expensive it gets. So we want to get this project moving.
The 2-mile project runs through historic Corktown and will begin sometime in 2026. It includes 2 traffic lanes in each direction, more pedestrian crossings, bike lanes, wider sidewalks with outdoor cafe seating, and wireless electric vehicle charging coils in the road. They want to
make Michigan Avenue safer, slow traffic down, make the sidewalk crossing shorter, just make it more of a main street than a thoroughfare.
But the project will remove Corktown's iconic but beat up red
bricks. It's the last piece of the original Michigan Avenue. It's a really important part to our history here in Corktown.
The city says they're emphasizing safety.
The bricks are not in great shape. It's a pretty bumpy ride. It's not exactly an inviting street to cross.
The plan is to place some new bricks in the road and salvage some of the old bricks to be built into the sidewalk and landscaping. MDOT and the city unveiled new plans during last night's community meeting at the IBEW Local 58 Union Hall. Some people voiced their concerns.
I'm concerned about the protected lanes. I worry about sight lines at intersections.
While others were
extremely happy with it. We had 8 major issues with MDOT. They solved 7 of the 8.
I'm actually excited about it. I think change is something that's always needed, especially with progress.
All right, back here live in Corktown, and some of those business owners did express the length of time this project's going to take, about 2 years in all from the beginning to the end of it when it actually does start. Obviously, there are going to be a lot of cones in this area, and they fear that some patrons may find it hard for them to find these places. But certainly, they got to pack their patience and just kind of wait things out until this project gets completed. We're here in Corktown. I'm Ryan Marshall for 7 News Detroit This Morning.
That area is just such a hot spot right now, bustling here in Detroit. So change and progress going to be part of it. Thank you for that live update, Ryan.